Let's get it. All right, so today is Friday, last day of the week, last trading day of the week. So far it's been a good week. We got one loss, 2 wins, so that's looking good. The start, I don't know why this one kind of say that it's not available. There we go. I don't need it on this side, honestly. So what we have here is at least we got some good wins yesterday. This should have been a little bit more, just didn't check on the size, but it's all good. So trying to get back to that equity high, which is 128 by 23k in what, 2 months. Wait, when did I start this account? Doesn't really matter. I think the 6th of March, right? So March, April, May, so 2 months. March to April to May, so that's 2 months already. 23k. If that was real, that's like 11k, 11.5k a month in profits, which is not bad. I think we should be a little bit farther than this, but no worries, we're just gonna flow it. How we're doing it again? This is paper trading right here, so it's just simulating a real event, you know. Soon we will be handling that kind of equity, right? So for now, let's keep practicing, so when we get there, we're just flowing. Yeah, we're just flowing, and they'll think that it's natural, but the amount of sweat that has gone in there. Again, looks like we're working that monthly favor up, and I think I'm not gonna mark it because I don't think it has too much weight on the scale that I'm trading on the 1 minute, but I have it, so it's something I'm aware. If I go pull up previous interesting accounts, it's not marked. Well, it's right there. So that monthly high is too far. That monthly low right there, I'm just gonna leave it alone, because I know there's gonna be the other levels when you go down to lower time frames. But this is definitely something I want to mark. That previous week high, which I think is something already marked on previous levels right there, but we're just gonna be repetitive so that we can get a new feel for the day. Previous week high, I think we can mess with that. So again, this is my whole strategy right here. Trade above a range, and then YouTube is not receiving enough. I don't know what's going on here. YouTube is not receiving enough. What? I'm getting some sort of an error here, so let me check out what they're saying. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers, can I see the whole thing? As such, viewers will experience buffering. I wonder why. Well, there's no viewers right now anyway. Open widget. So the stream health is poor. Would I need to restart my computer or what? But that means I start the stream again. Well, hopefully it's gonna be okay. I wonder what's going on today. Well, it's just gonna be one of those days where the stream was just off. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going, bro. There's nobody in the chat anyway, YouTube, so we're good. I just do this for refresh page. Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, so I'm also noting something else as weird. If you see this last up candle before we shut down, thus we have a low high and a lower low. So that right there is a breaker that we just came into, and probably be bouncing off to go up further high. But then again, that's what and then look at this pool. This is interesting here. Maybe the closure of that little bit of a gap there, and then we also have this on the weekly time frame. I wonder if I'd already marked that. No, really. So I'm gonna just have those levels there right now, just for the sake, just to see if we're gonna get there in future. So this is probably something I'd like to put in a folder by its own, but this right here, let me just have that. I don't think we're gonna get there today though, so I gotta put that W so I know. I'm gonna do it as UW. That just makes me know it's unfinished, but then again, how would I? It's okay. Excuse me. That gap is not fully filled or whatever. I think we're good on the daily. We'll see if we can get to that, and maybe next week or whatever get to those other highs. So looking at this, we're having an inside day candle here. Those days are usually tricky for me, but they're not, well, they're tricky for now, but then I get to know how to work with them slowly. Previous day high, and then we do have the previous day low here. So we have to know that we are in the inside, so clearly this thing can, maybe that could be the high and it wants to go lower, and I already have a target here. This is that weekly breaker. So just so I know, that's a level that I could aim for a scalp, maybe get a short, see if they want to come here. The daily, I see we closed above into that fair value gap over there, and we came down. Maybe they wanted to retest, but as you can see, the bodies are kind of being held within. They're not being allowed to go above that, so I think that's also something I want to mark. So closed above, closed below, tried to go down, but they're like nope. Entered into another fair value gap here inside that weekly whatever, inside that weekly breaker that I think it's a breaker, right? And now we're bouncing off of that, so this could be another bounces on here, but we also do have that this gap over here, this volume imbalance here. We also have that on the daily, so I don't know if they want to come back there and do some volume imbalance on the daily. So we did cross above with the body, so probably that could also be another target for you to come down and just chill over there. And if that's what they want to do today, we have more than enough. Just like 100 points, we should be good enough for us if we get like a 25 points stop loss. I think we're good here, so if we go back to bullish, we do have that high and this high here, and then probably that weekly fair value gap, which is also that old daily high over there, so we'll be watching out for that. We're good, so let's go down to the 4 hour. What time is it? It's 11:42, so we're pretty much doing the same thing every day. It's becoming mundane, which is the whole point, right? So what do we see here? What do we see here? Came and took all this liquidity. We shot up. We have a low high, a lower low within this range here. A little bit of a fair value gap over there. They came down, didn't quite pass this up candle here. I usually call them bumps. We traded into it, and now we're trying to go up, and it seems like they're forming a sideways range over here, which I think my strategy does so well when the market is ranging, like what we're doing right now. So we're in between this high and this low, and we're Gucci. So on the 4 hour, this is the 4 hour high, and that's the 4 hour low, which is also another good target. So today I'm kind of marking a lot. 4 hour low and that previous 4 hour high. Damn, when you start buying those cars, man. Oh yeah, these are dark. So previous 4 hour low, I think it's better when it looks like this, so it's not like you're doing doing your own things, man. Damn it, boy. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be nice. Save as previous 4-hour high. I want to change it. What's going on, brother? No. I want to save this style. Change it to 2 pixels and like that. Save as 4-hour high. Yes, that's how I want it to look like. So again, we're in between the previous 4-hour high. So we're likely just to stay in here because again we have gotta be careful to this Friday, and then we are within this range, this 4-hour candle here, the 7 a.m. candle to I think to what, to 11 a.m. This is yesterday, right? So trading just stayed in there. So price is between this high and this low, and currently we are in between the previous 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. candle. So can we break out? Maybe. So we gotta be very nimble if we do get a setup today. We're not expecting too much. So 1:1 or 1:2, probably maybe just start putting our stops, reducing our stop losses as trade goes in our way. We're not expecting too much today, but we'll see how that goes. So after here, YouTube is still telling me that YouTube is not receiving enough video. I'm seeing there's someone watching. How is the feed? Are you hearing me clearly? How is the feed? Okay. I think we're good here on this 4 hours. So we do have those targets in case we're going up. Currently that high and these levels are my targets, and if we're going down, this low and this pool over here are my targets. But mainly I like this because that 1 hour low. Anyway, I like this right here. This is good. That's a 1 hour fair value gap. I'm gonna draw it 1 hour. So the play I'd like to see is if we can come up, dive into that 1 hour pool over there, 1 hour fair value gap, and then just form something to take that low and probably see if we can get down there. But knowing that it's a Friday, bro, we gotta be careful. I have a feeling that they're done with. I have a feeling that they're gonna leave this for next week because we do have some relative equal highs there and other relative equal highs here. And I think we're gonna be coming to this weekly fair value gap, and on the 4 hour too, we do have like a break, or what is it that I saw there? Some level up here of this 15-minute this where is it? I think it's this one here, because this one came and took a lot of equal lows here, dived into this is a daily fair value gap, and you can see what's happening here. We came resistance, and then we just broke support, came in and took the lows. Whoever's stop losses were here, they were taken out, and then now they shot up and took those highs. So I do have some targets here which are already marked. I'm not gonna mark them again, which is where this is, yep. So this target here is reached by taking this low and the high, and that's 2 standard deviations. So we can do it. Let me just make sure I'm right. Yep. So 2 times this size of what you think is the manipulation leg. Shot down to a daily fair value gap, took those lows, and then we shoot up, reaching that 1 standard deviation after we've taken out this low. I don't want to say it's promised, but most of the time price is likely to get there. Even if it was still bearish, they'll try get and then keep going down. So the ultimate destination is this high, which I think we'll get to. So maybe come retest this zone again, look at this equal highs here and these other equal highs here, and then get to that 2 to 2.5 standard deviation, whatever, which is also, now we see there's a weekly fair value gap there. And if we're still bullish, then we could see something like price just come up and retest this zone and keep going up. So we'll be watching for that. I'm not really into that so much. I'm still gonna keep trading my style, but if that is what happens, then I'll be there to notice that, because before I would force on that idea and I engrave it in my head, but I'm seeing price doing something else, but I already have that my preconceived idea. So price just goes without you. You leave your setups alone because you have your own idea, thinking you know what price should do. That's stupid. It's just dumb. Don't get me wrong, I just think just flow with, I don't know, my bad. When I say it's dumb, I just think it's stupid to me because I've made so many mistakes in the past. Because like the trade I took yesterday was a nice winner, but in my head I was thinking, hey, we're supposed to be going up, but my strategy is mechanical, so everything just happened and I'm like, bruh, this is what I look for. Even if I'm thinking we're still bullish, this is what I look for. So I had to take that trade and it just worked. I could have been wrong and I was okay if I lost that trade. I was just fine. So now we're done here, so we're just waiting for this 1 hour candle to close, and then it'll give us clues on what to do next. So if we stay within range, then no trade. If we trade above and we keep going up, no trade, right? Because I don't know how to hop on those things, unless maybe I see like a nice breaker from above this area, which is something I've seen in the past, then I might take part. But then again, I'd like to see us, I don't know, I'll just stick to my strategy. Maybe come up here into that pool. I think we might get a nice reversal once we get to this 1 hour fair value gap and then shoot down again. It's also paired with a breaker here, right? That down candle. This is too many markings, my god. Hey, too much. I need to mark that because I know it's on the 1 hour. What I'm gonna do is just have it on the side here, so I know that's kind of where we are. So that's a breakup paired with a fair value gap. I feel like we've done enough for the week, so I'm thinking that we might get some lower prices, maybe come to this spot again, maybe for them to reload and then now shoot up maybe next week. So looking at the daily candle, is it, yeah, it's red. I think it might stay bearish. I think it might stay bearish. Right now we're just in the middle, right? So there's really no bias. We're kind of in the middle, but bears are kind of taking it right now. So everything else is just pretty much red. That's okay. Looking at the 15-minute, look at those highs. I like that. Those are nice highs. So that could be a target to trade above those highs. They're just to equal into that pool. We do have like a small fair value gap here. We close below and then price just shot up, but you know what, I'm gonna just stick to my strategy. Don't need to jump, but it's kind of obvious that we're gonna trade above those highs. So I'll just wait if that's what's gonna happen and see if we're gonna trade up here and then see if we can get a shot. If they keep going up, then we'll just sit down and enjoy price. All right, knowing that we do have a breaker here, which I think is good. Low, this is the breaker here. Swing low, low, high, low, low. Should have been low, high, then high, low, and then keep creating highs, but change the state of delivery. The down candles were holding price, as you can see. That one held price. This one held price here, and then this one failed to hold price. This one also failed to hold price. So change the state of delivery once we close below that right there. I wanted to put that right there. Okay, so this weekend I'll try to do a video. I'll try to do a very short video. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I'll make it like at least 5 minutes. It's gonna be a weekly review of what I've done through the week, and that should be fun because I used to love watching those. I never used to see the hard work that people are doing because it's long. I want to see the results. That just made me happy. You know, sometimes I just want to see people's results and feel good. But the hard work they're doing, no, Yeah, it's too much work. It's just too much work. Ooh wee! Hey, success, my friend. For those who go for it, bruh. Patience, humility, learning from your mistakes. A lot goes into it, man. Okay, I kind of like this, what I'm seeing here. 50, this is on the 5 minute. This is something I used to trade, man. Just wait for 50 to cross 200 and then wait for a retracement like that. See, something like this right here. Touch, touch, touch. Once we break below it, man, I'm going in without thinking, you know. That's all. And my stop loss just above the 200, and then just see if that's gonna work for you. It's that simple. But I know too much of ICT. I'm like, bruh, that's too easy, man. It's so bad because when I decided that's what I want, because I was like, don't want to hear about ICT no more. I decided that's what's gonna be my strategy, but I still couldn't help but look at things like breakers. I'm like, okay, so it broke that trend line, but what did I see here? I saw a low high and a lower low. Oh, then I couldn't help but notice before it broke, price came back to that breaker and we broke down. I'm like, you know what, just submit to that ICT stuff, bro, and just stick on one thing. Don't do everything, just stick on one thing. Like I'm doing now, I'm just trading breakers or what I think is a breaker, and that's it. And all this, I'm just adding it to my analysis, right? But that's the simplest thing you could ever do, man. If I was to go back as a trader and start over, I would just do the 50 and 200 only, and just wait for 50 to cross 200, wait for retracement with at least 2 equal highs if I'm going long, and at the break of that, I'm in. So in this case, maybe I would have said, hey, I think this is too far, I would need to see a retracement, so that trade would have just gone without me, and I'll probably wait for another one. Here we go, the retracement, a retracement, 50. Even if price went below 200, 50 never went below, so that's good. So I'd wait for a close below the trend line right there, and that would be my entry. Or probably I'd just wait to see for one momentum. Stop loss below the 200, or pretty much in this case, because we have all these fair value gaps, maybe somewhere down there, and this one would be a loss. Maybe I'll still be in this trade. So we just stick to maybe the 200 right there. That would be 1.92. My TP for this one was like 1:3, so probably this down would have been a loss. So I did a back test on that, and I flipped an account with just a few trades, but there's a lot of losses too. And then I was also taking 10% risks on the trades I was taking, so that's probably what I would just wait for and then just master. The problem I don't like, the thing though is you don't know when that 50 is gonna cross 200, so you have to be in front of your charts for quite a while. So I'd probably just tell myself I'll wake up in the morning at 6, and then I'll just wait for 7 and trade it to 9. So give myself maybe 2 or 3 hours, or even 4. If I don't see nothing, I'm done for the day, right? So probably maybe 7 to 10, 3 hours. If I don't see it, I'm done, and then just stick within those 3 hours, right? Yep, that's it, man. We have 3 minutes to this candle closure, so that's all I'm waiting for. I'm keeping it very simple today. But now, because I'm trading this 12-hour candle, I think just looking for a simple breaker below the previous 1 hour high or the previous 1 hour low is just working for me, man. And I see at least 2 or 3 a week, or even just 2. And introducing the 5-minute order block confirmation after we've traded below a low, for me to confirm that we want to go back to the opposite direction, has been quite a game changer in terms of avoiding losses. Still get losses, but out of some mistakes here and there, trading within that range, because I saw the previous day We didn't trade outside that range, and we still went to the other side. So you're kind of tempted to try that out, and then you just get beat. So yep, and that's it. I've been jumping around strategies for so long, man, so I'm just sticking with that, and then try to master everything around it, just keeping it simple. So here we go, and I think this is gonna be the high right there. We're just about to close this 1 hour, and also being okay with not taking trades, knowing that not losing is winning. One over low right there, pretty much. That's it. So all these levels are pulled to 3 p.m., which is pretty much okay. I wonder what 10, 11 a.m. 10:55. So that could be the high right now. I'm gonna pull it to 1 p.m. for, you know what, might just need to repeat myself when I do it here. So there goes the new 12 p.m. candle, and that's the expansion of that 12 p.m. candle. Is pretty much what I'm aiming for. Okay, so this is the low right here. Pull that to 1 p.m. Delete this one, and then this is the 1 hour high right there. So that small range is of what I need. I mean, I need us to trade above it or below it, and then see if we're gonna get something. If we lose the first trade, we'll go again with half the risk of the initial risk, whatever. And then if we lose that, then we're just done for the day. Capital retention is something that we gotta be careful. We gotta take care of it. So this really, man, if we would just trade above this high, man, it would be so nice, because this is a walk in the park. There's no fair value gap, and maybe the down candles could hold price, but so far this is a walk in the park. And then look at this down here, man, equal lows. So that's a really nice target right there. So hopefully we can trade above here. That would be so nice. I need to mark these 5-minute fair value gaps. If you can remember yesterday's trade, we did trade to a 5-minute fair value gap. Not that it means anything, but it's just a nice thing to see. And just above these highs, we do have this 1 hour fair value gap. So we'll see how this goes. So what is that price? The low of that 1 hour fair value gap is around 20,097, which is somewhere here, 20,097. So just above these highs. And what's this low? That low is 20. What is this low? 20,062? No, 20,061. The low of this candle, bro. What you looking at? 20,061 doesn't match that here. 2124. What's going on? Oh, I'm looking at these numbers. Look at this here. That low is 2124.5, which is pretty much somewhere here, 2124.5. So we're not expecting this one to be traded to. So I think we might have a trade here. Looks like we have a trade here, and that'll be just Gucci. So this side will be risking another $50. The equity is now 830. I want to get it back to 1,000, so I'm just short 170. So maybe, I don't know, I'm okay if it goes back to 750. So pretty much $80 to risk today. All right, so I'll also be waiting for a 5-minute order block confirmation, and that will be good with me. So I'll come check out these guys if they have that kind of setup. All of them have that 1 hour fair value gap, all of them have that 1 hour fair value gap, all of them are kind of trading above the previous 1 hour high right there. But for now, let's just concentrate on here so we're not left. So this looks good. US100 is not trading above that 1 hour high. The others have. US30 has traded above that 1 hour high. Let me watch on this side so I'm not left, bro. Okay, I've lost, not really lost, but that's the previous 1 hour high for US. Okay, there, US30 has already taken that high. US100 still hasn't, so I hope they're not forming some sort of SMT, man. I need that guy to go up because that's the only way I'm taking a trade. Yeah. US30. So one hour US500 is taking the high. US30 done the same thing. US100 is just about to. There we go. So just looking at this down candle is my bounce zone. So once we close below it, I think we'll have confirmed the 5-minute order block. Probably maybe go up a little bit more. That would be nice with me. So this will be a weak fill. Wicks don't lie. Let's go back here. I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen here, man. What am I doing? That's the 1 hour right there. I need that to be in blue. Bingo, brah. Blue. Oosh, brother. US100 still okay, but still not yet taking the high. I need a clean trade above that high, man. I need a clean trade above that high. Why do we have two here? Oh, this level's transposed to this side. I don't. And if I delete, okay. No, I don't need you guys here, man. I just need you to stay on one side. We're gonna keep this side clean. Thank you. Those belong to that other side. So I like watching all these guys. So wickless previous one wickless current candle, which is good. To me, that's usually like a price magnet, kind of, if I may say that. So properties, and I need you to scale this stuff so I can move you around. Thank you so much. Okay, so US, I wonder it's already formed something. This is the 1 minute for that US30. That's the bounce zone. Not too far. Anyway, we're just gonna keep it simple. I'm just doing this for. And look at this. Low, low, high, low, high, low. That right there is SMT in its form. Low, blah blah blah. All right, we're smashing through the 1 hour. Hey, can you smash through? So this is, looking at this, I'd probably just look for a trade, but that would be me before, man, because I'm thinking it was kind of obvious we're gonna take those highs and probably do some other pull up here. So if we keep going up for the rest of the session, there is no trade for me, man. There's no trade for me. So I just have to wait to see if we can get something really nice to drop. Look at all these lows here. Oh, come on. Hey, these are nice lows, boy. Too sweet, too sweet, too sweet. Too delicious. dun, 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 dun. Okay, my whatever is back to good. Is back to normal. So what was I looking for here? What this guy's doing? So they're just about to get to that 1 hour fair value gap, huh? Oh, these are low level. Low. Yeah, we're gonna keep our charts clean, man. I like it this way. I like it this way. Before I would insist on my no. Get out of here. Me don't need you anywhere near me. Okay, that one can stay. That's okay. We have some equal lows there. Everybody knows that. Oof. Do I even require 5 minute order block here? I don't know. If it does happen, then we might just take a trade inside of this range, which would be nice. What is going on here? Where's my 1 hour? Okay, marked. Alright, trading view. Fix this thing, man. So if I come here and I change anything, come in here, that things are transposing. So this is just a hack that let me just talk about it before they. This is our previous 1 hour high and low. I don't see why we should go up again, honestly speaking. Let's look at this daily candle. Oh, it's flipped to green, man. Sheesh. Well, I have no way to enter along, but this was kind of obvious that they're gonna get. So they're now into that 1 hour fair value gap. I wonder if there's anything on the 30 minute or the 15 minute. Down, up. No, we didn't take those highs. Equal highs here. So we Gucci, man. Let's just chill, see if we can get a setup here. We're ready to go. 25. I'm wondering, I need to get, let's say my entries, let's say here and up there, and then my target, I want it to be here. So for, let's say for 1:2, let me see here what I would need to risk, because man, I'm going in, bro. I'm going in today. 247. I want to risk 1 full percent. 50 high. And my stop loss from that entry, which is 281, right about 276. For 247, to risk a full percent, I'd have to take to 50 units. TP at 515. For 2 hour, 50 units. Hey. Alright, let's do it. I'll do 45. Just in case. You know what, I'll do 40. This is kind of where I want us to see, but clearly we have liquidity on both sides, brother. Look at that right there. So we have it on this side. When we have it down here, both sides have a liquidity, so the safest way to trade this would be to wait for either side to be taken out and then come and take this other side. But I do have my range here. That 1 hour range is good for me, so if I get something to go down, I think. And look, we've taken out these highs here, internal range, which is in this case maybe the high and this low. So we've taken out that internal range liquidity, and maybe we can now start seeking for external range liquidity. So I need to see a 5 minute order block confirm right now, at least. I've lost trades waiting for that dynamic to happen. So currently this is my bounce zone here, so I need to see a candle close below this guy here. And I wonder if that's my 5 minute. Yep, that would also be a 5 minute confirmation right there. So we'll probably be looking at something like this, and then the high is going to be my stop loss. And if we do take this low, I do believe that we're going to be getting down here. So we're looking at 2.5. I can be a little bit more aggressive and just have my stop loss right there, and that will be a banger. But if we can come, if that's a good entry, and then it just wicks me, takes me out, and then goes my way, bruh, it don't feel good. So that's my. Would that be nice if we got to that 5 minute? Let me see what these other guys are doing. The same thing, rejecting from that one off ever go. So I think we might have a shot here, guys. We might have something here. We might have something here. So I just need to see a closure below this candle right about now. It would be nice if they close below. So let's just watch it on this side now. Looks so good. Low, high, low down here. Maybe just reloading to go up. I don't know. I like how this candle just traded above this one here with just a few ticks. So we're gonna have to wait for another 5 minutes. So far this is the candle that I need to see us close below, and we do have a 5 minute situation right here. So this is the current 5 minute candle that I need us to close below, and that should give me some information that we are likely to keep going down, because remember we're having a bullish run here. I like that we've taken those highs. I would have loved if we traded up to this fair value gap, but for egocentric purposes we did go to an inverted fair value gap there, so probably that's enough, right? So close below it, retest, left some equal highs, retest. We didn't even get to it. I don't want this trade to go without me, man. So if I require a 5 minute order block, it might just go without me. Now that's fear of missing out speaking right now, so I have to overcome that nonsense. If it wants to go without me, bye bye, because I have to wait for this 5 minute candle to close so I can confirm a 5 minute order block. Now if this closes down here, this 5 minute or whatever could be also my entry point for a short. Right there, my stop loss way up the other end, and I'm thinking if we trade below this low here, we will come and attack these lows as well. And we just use that 1 minute bound zone of mine as support. Now we're shooting up. I'm thinking they're just cleaning up. They're just cleaning up. So that's a fair value gap right there. We have an unfinished one here. Bruh. No. This pretty much, it's too small. I could consider that balanced. And with that inverted whatever. So let's see. We might have a nice shot here. What are these guys doing? Same thing. A rejection from that fair value gap there. Do they want to come and take this low and then this equal lows here too for US30? This guy doesn't have any equal lows, but it has some here. Bruh, Utachwa, you're gonna be left behind, my brother, with all these drawings. Anyway, I have to wait for that 5 minute candle to close, which is gonna be closing the next 1 minute 58 seconds. So let's go back here and do some drawings. They're all looking good, all within the previous 1 hour range. So this guy is the only one still. No, it's also within the last 1 hour range. Bruh, I need you to close down here so I can start up this thing, but My stop loss is gonna be all the way up here. It's okay, man. I just need room to breathe. When we grow up, we'll start taking smaller stop losses for now. Or when I'm in, you know, if you're in deep profits, you can start playing around. I need you to be in the middle. Thank you, sir. Beautiful. Look at this now. So maybe they're not ready to start going down. Again, if they start trading upwards and up, I have no trade today. I need to see some range low taken for me to take a long. In this case will be take this low for me to go up, and for me to go short I have to see a range taken as well, like the previous one are high, so that's taken, so just timing for a short. So they're not ready yet because I need to see a 5-minute order block confirm before I go down to my 1 minute to look for a setup. Now look at this, guys. Look at this, man. Look at this. That's a down candle. No. That's nothing. Well, we have this up, came down, we took it, and we just closed the bar. So that's a low, high, low. No. High, low, high. So that could just be a reload to keep shooting up, right? But look at these lows. This is just too clean, man. Too clean. I feel like even if they're predisposed to go higher, they might do something like this. Maybe not take all of them and then go higher. This is just too clean here. Too clean. On the 5-minute whatever, there's no fair value gap unless here. So the best thing actually to take a short would to wait for a candle closure below this 5-minute gap. But that might be too late though. Might be too late. So here's something. This is also an up candle. So if we close below it, I think, I don't know. I've not seen this before. Beautiful. Good. But don't go too far, man. Just don't go too far without us. You gotta wait, close below, and then retest this zone and then keep going down. That's what you're supposed to do, price. All right, bye bye. Do not go without me. So we probably might not even need this, so we're just gonna keep this guy. So this closes in the next 3 minutes. That's enough for these guys to just oh crap. 12:20. Honestly, before this one I would have already jumped in for fear of missing out, and it might as well just work, but this thing could easily be reversed because that right there is a 5-minute fair value gap. But if we close bearish, then this setup is likely to work. Still I'm not closed below my bounce zone over there. This 5-minute candle closes in the next 2 minutes 42 seconds, so there's really nothing I can do. So if they just decide to start spooling, it's just a setup missed, and it's all good. I'm really working on FOMO. And the one way I think is easy to beat FOMO is just be okay with losing trades, you know. Unless you're really high in profits, then, and you're willing to lose some of your profits, then FOMO should be nothing to worry about. But for beginners, man, the only way to fight FOMO is be willing to let trades work without you. I need this candle to close. So this is something though. There's a 5-minute fair value gap just right there. I wonder if this guy, maybe it's the same for these guys. I don't know. Come on. This has to be inverted for us to have anything here. Until then, man, we don't have a setup. We just don't. See how we're reversing. That's just not good. So if I hurry to enter that trade, I mean, it might as well just work because we do have a breaker in here. This is nice actually. Look at that inverted fair value gap being used as resistance, and we short down this down candle before we went up. We've closed down, so we do have a high, low, high, high. No, we do have a, how do you say this? High, low, high, high, and then we shoot down. How do you do it? Low, high, low, low. So a breaker paired with a fair value gap, and we're currently working on that. So this has been filled. This is the second fair value gap currently being filled. So if we can just shoot down, then I'm thinking there's even a better confirmation of us going down further. I just need this candle to close below, the body to close below this huge green candle. If that doesn't happen, then I might have to wait for another 5 minutes, which is perfect with me. And from what I'm seeing, that might not happen. Because if at least I see that, then I can take a trade, knowing that it would be best to wait for a closure below this 5 minute fair value gap here. If I see that, then I can feed on that FOMO. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to wait for another 5 minutes, man. This could easily go up because this right here could be support enough to take prices higher. Though we've taken these highs, man, we've taken these highs already. That's already fed into. Do they still want to come to this? Because that's a low. This low is paired with a fair value gap. There's some meat over there. So you guys just do what you need to do, man, and then let's get a good setup to finish Friday nicely. Let me look at that daily candle. It's time to bearish. I just hope these fools are not gonna go without me though. Do not go without me. Looking at the 1 minute, do we have another bounce zone? Yes, we do. This down candle, not really. Yeah, that was a really nice bounce zone over there, within range. But this will be the best for me. So let's see. Hope this is what they call price distortion, or what is it? They just hold price in one area. So 3 more minutes. That's nothing. So a while ago I'd already been in this trade, man. My stop was up here, just hoping for this thing to work. Now even if I get that nice setup, that doesn't mean that the trade now has to work. No, it's just me putting in my putting myself in the best situation possible, you know, for a nice trade. So I feel like just putting my stop loss even above this high would be okay, honestly. So I might just take 2 trades. One stop loss here and another one up here, but I'm okay with my stop loss up here because that would be a really nice value, man. Oof. That would be a really nice value if that happened. So maybe my entry is right there. Coming to these lows already, that's 2R, and if I think we're gonna go down further, we're looking at 5R. If it's here, 3.4. If it's up there, 2.42R, which is still okay. So probably I still need a third chart because I can have my 5 minute here, my 1 hour here, and then my entry here. And actually I don't need so much for my entry. So yeah. So that 5 minute is just not confirming. I'm still gonna use this, the open price there, because it's the most dominant one. Went outside of range, took that liquidity over there. So in the next 1 minute 40 something seconds, still nothing. What are these guys doing? These guys want to go so much, I'm not gonna lie. They just wanna be, hey, US100 is the one that seems like it's holding them. Otherwise they feel look at just how they're set up. They want to go down, just fly. So this guy, hey, Can you let others go now? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 12:28. A few more minutes to 12:30. I do hope we start pulling to the downside, and then 12:50. Yesterday 12:50 shot up, right? Or did it? No, it shot down. So it might do the opposite today. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but that 12:50 thing usually does the opposite of what it did the previous day. That's just my observation. Could be wrong. Okay, still nothing. We just keep waiting and waiting and waiting. The Dow wants to go down, and so does the US100. The S&P wants to go down, but clearly they have been held with Mr. US100, Mr. Nasdaq, the big dog. Mr. R, you're gonna do what I say. I need a candle closure below that. After that happens, we can go look for a short. Alright, we're gonna wait for another 5 minutes. But the thing is, we do have a 5-minute order block confirmation though, right here. We do have one there. So I think that's enough, man, for a short, honestly. I would have just liked to see us close below this one, but I think that's enough. I don't know, I don't feel so good about this, man. So that's the bounce zone. Once we close below it and we touch it, I'm taking that trade. My stop loss is gonna be way up here. I think even up here it's okay because we have all those fair value gaps are closed. Bruh, do not just go without us, man. This is dumb. Are you gonna make me wait for you like this and then you wanna go without me? Oh, come on. Again, guys, it's okay. I'm okay if it just goes without me. I need to start dealing with fear of missing out. And one of the ways is just to let trades go and be okay with that. So go, I'm fine. It would be nice if you came back though and tagged me so we can go together. 5 minutes. This candle closes in the next 3 minutes. So can we see a retracement, or will they just get to it? Look at these guys. They've left. Shoot. All right. Seems like we've lost a trade here. It's gonna go without us, and it's pretty much okay. Maybe I might have expected too much because we already had like a 5-minute order block confirmation over here. So, and we do have this down candle going up that we've retested, and pretty much that's it. So I don't know if they're gonna come back again or they're just gonna leave, and I'm just okay. I haven't seen this before for me to be sure to take it. Like a 5-minute order block within another 5 minutes. Normally I know that price can come back and test that embedded candle, because this green candle is within this one, and we get some explosive moves from that. So if we can come back and test this embedded 5-minute inside of this, just touch it to shoot down, that would be nice. So look again what's gonna be happening. So that right there is an entry. That should be an entry. I might, you know, I don't know. I'm skeptical, man. I feel like I still need to see a closure below this. So in the next 1 minute, I'm just gonna chill. I'm skeptical a little bit. What is all that rejection for? And why would these guys come this close and not take the previous one hour low? Oh my god, it just flipped back to, and I think I mentioned this was too good. We should see them come. I mentioned this earlier. We should see them at least come to some area and maybe shoot back up, because this was, it's just too good. But this is weird too. Why are they going back up like that? Jesus. So in the next 1 minute, if this candle closes below here, we do have a clean trade now to go down. So I'm gonna pop back to the 1 minute, and I just need us to close below here. Okay, I feel like I should just take this trade now. So where's my stop loss? Is all the way up there. So 40 seconds. I need that candle because I just needed to close with the body. Ugh, sorry. 30 seconds. I need to see that candle closure down here. If not, man, we don't have a trade. So 19 more seconds. Yeah. 12:34. Nothing, brother. Unless we just see something should to the downside. Okay, nothing. So we're just gonna keep waiting. Bro, I think that 5-minute order block confirmation is kind of, you know, a nice filter to keep me from taking losses, man. I like that. I like it. Because a lot of setups are fun here and they didn't quite do nothing. If I took this setup, I don't think I would have taken profits here. I would have waited for us to take that low. Even though I feel like that was enough. It would have looked something like this. My stop loss maybe above that high, and we did 1:2. I wouldn't have taken it, and now my stop loss is coming to get whatever. So we're just gonna stick within them rules, baby. We still have time. So these guys are still like, yo, what's happening? We wanna go down, but US100, the big dog, is like, I think we should go the other way. And these guys are like, you sure? We're just about to take that 1 hour low, so what you doing? That is like, US100 is you guys. I'm the leader here. You're gonna do what I'm gonna do. Oh crap, what am I saying? I'm becoming a comedian here. But clearly you can see that, you know, when one is lagging behind, the others are kind of also chilling. US that is like, guys, I don't give a smoke. I wanna keep going down. So US500 is usually in the middle. It's like, guys, what are we doing? This one is on one end, this is in the middle, and then US100 is on the other end. So if this decides to go up, you'll see US500 kind of doing the same thing, and then US30 might just stay down here and then maybe probably catch up. Or they could just all just be impaired and everybody just do their own thing. I still think we're gonna hit these lows, honestly. Are these relative equal highs? Not so much. So if we do close below that 5-minute order block and I take that trade and I lose, I'm okay. I'm just fine. So this is still holding nicely. But this big dog is the main one I want us to see close. So in the next 2 minutes, I wonder if we do have another bounce zone. I still like this one. No, go back to the 1 minute, my guy. There we go, big dog. There we go, big dog. So we also kind of confirming this one too. So in the next 1 minute, we'll see what we have. I'm so tempted to hit sell. I'm not gonna lie. I am so tempted to hit sell. Oh, but we do have some equal lows here now. That's not good, brother. That is not good. That is not good at all. So in the next 1 minute, 27 seconds. Let's keep waiting. Bruh, chill. Okay, the best place actually would be if we close below this fair value gap. Now, US, these guys want to go down, so let's just chill and see. US100 is still green. These other guys, their 1 hours are red. Oh, black, bearish. I got rid of the red color. I don't know what's up with that the red candles. The red color is, I don't know. It's much better for me when the bear candle is black. Kind of copies ICD or city on this one, and a lot more. Trying to be like him someday, and like me too. Okay, so in the next 36 seconds, if we do close below that, I'm gonna be taking that trade, and then probably the best would be if we close below this 5-minute fair value gap here. So I'm gonna stay here. Why are they holding price to the downside like this? I need you guys to be bearish. Be ready, man. $50. 3, 2, 1. We close below. I mean that trade. I mean that's all I need, my guy. My stop loss is gonna be way up here. How much are we risking? 1%. That's okay. And so let's start spooling. My TP is gonna be way down here. We're gonna be we're looking at 3,600 here. Now, if I do lose this, I'm okay. At least I've seen a candle closure below that 5-minute. See this big candle? A candle closure. That's all I needed to see. Now, I might add a little bit if we also close below here. So I'm gonna just do half of that, $20, and I'm gonna half my risk. Wait. Huh? Was I not in this trade already? I thought I already took that trade, brother. Interesting. 25. That would have sucked. So my entry looks something like, my entry is just above that candle right there. My stop loss is way up here. I can also put above this side or this side, but I just like to stay safe a little bit. And my TP is way down here. I think we're gonna spool that low, honestly. But today's a Friday, so you gotta be careful. And 12:50 is only like 9 minutes away. I wanna add a little bit more once we close below this 5-minute, because that's gonna be inverted. I feel like it was support. If we close below it, might be a good resistance. And then this equal lows, man, all the way to down here. I feel like we might take those. The other thing is, if this one's finished that objective of taking the previous 1 hour high, then we kind of see US100 kind of being laggish. If this take these lows and this guy is not willing to go down there, this might be a low probability. But that's just me overthinking. We'll see how that goes. We have relative equal highs there, but they're not so relative equal highs. So I'm already in this trade, and I want to see again that's acting as support, that 5-minute over there. So I think the best entry would be for me if I waited to close below it, but I'm not promised that we're gonna see a retest, so I'm okay. Another thing I might have made a mistake though is I should have waited for a candle closure below this bounce zone of mine here, which will be actually all of this, that whole red candle. So I should have waited for a closure below here, and for that case I think I might just close. Damn it, what do I do now? Let me do this. Let me just close that trade, because I should have waited for a closure below this bounce zone of mine, that down, and then we went up. This one did close, but we hadn't formed Cannot close and then re-enter when we just trade below these lows. Should I put a stop loss here? Because this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Why are we trading up like that? So now we have a fair value gap. Now this is me micromanaging. Okay, I'm going to hide this here so we can see price properly. These guys want to go down so bad. So what is US100 doing? And today's Friday. Well, let's see. I'm gonna just submit to whatever. You know what? I'm cool. I'm not gonna take that trade out. If he wants to go get me out, that's okay. But ultimately, I should have waited for a candle closure below here. I should have waited for a candle closure below this bounce zone. That's pretty much my thing. So I'm not using this candle. I'm using this one because this is inside of this, right? Well, at least we have this 5-minute guy here. And it's embedded in this one. I've seen price kind of come back to test that embedded candle and we get some explosive prices to the downside. I'm willing to add some more, and in this one I'm gonna have my stop loss a little bit low. So I'll have my stop loss somewhere here on the second. I just need to see 1 minute. What's gonna happen when these guys take out their previous one although? Alright, we spool into the downside, which is good. I need to enter a second. I need a second trade, honestly. And my stop loss is gonna be above this high. But the 5-minute candle is gonna tell me. So up candles are currently holding price to the downside. And once we close below this one, the thing that was a change instead of delivery. So my actual entry should have been when we close below this low, a retest for us to keep going down. I like that we're now creating all these equal lows, so this could be a no-brainer here. So looking at the 1 minute, that high to this low, that one symmetrical swing, I don't want to say it's promised, but it's a very high probability that we should get up there. And then we do have this 2 to 2.5 zone here, which would be a nice place to take some profits if we do get there. And if we want to keep going down, then I'm good. So this is derived from the 1 minute time frame. That'll be a nice area to just take out everything. So let me see, what does it look like on the 5 minute? I really want to see this thing inverted, so still it's not. So a 5 minute candle closure below this 5 minute fair value gap. So far it's a bullish fair value gap, if there's such a thing. If we close below it, it becomes inverted right there. So let's just chill and see how this goes. If that happens, a retest of that zone, I'm taking another trade with half of what I have so far. Otherwise, we're looking good. We're now at $150 away from $1,000. That'll be nice. I mean, that's on this side. This side, I wonder where we are. Looking to get back to 128. I don't know if that's gonna happen today. If we hit TP, we just add in 3.5, which is still Gucci, man. We're looking at 127 something. So far we good. I'm just wondering, if this closes, will we come and retest this area here? Let me make it a little bit bright. Today's Friday. I shouldn't also expect too much. So 2 minutes to 12:50, and I'm thinking we might get some spool into the downside. That happened yesterday though, so will we see it again today? We'll see. Now, US30 has already taken that low. US500 is about to, so that's a met objective right there. But US100, will you do the same too, my brother? You know what, I don't think we're gonna be getting any retest here, so I might just put that extra trade. I mean, and my stop loss is way up here. I think that's stupid, bro. I think we're gonna keep going down, so let me just add a little bit. What have I done? Fear of missing out. Crap. Because we're supposed to wait for this 5-minute candle to close and then see if we can come back here to reload, right? And there we go. So that would have given us a better value of that entry. My stop loss is above here. Damn, if we are to come back and take those highs, oh come on, we're gonna lose more than we wanted to lose, right? That was a fear of missing out trade. Ooh, 1250, 1250, 1250 is there for you, my guy. Shit. I think I should take out that second trade. 1250 just happened for you. Remember, US30 already took that low. US500 is more likely to go and take it out. US100 is back to bullish, so what the hell are they doing? So that would be a nice place for that extra trade. We have some equal lows here and we're going up. So what I'm thinking is hopefully that 1250 is just does the manipulation and then they just turn around to shoot down. I don't know. We are kind of in a range here, so let's see. I did take a second trade. I don't know why I took that second trade, bruh. Itchy fingers somewhere here. Itchy fingers, itchy fingers. So we might lose more than we wanted to lose, but half the risk right there. I should have just waited, because when we hit that 5 minute is when I would have taken that second trade. For some reason I just thought we'll keep going down. So that's inverted and immediately we're shooting up. I like the fact that we don't have any wicks here, so to me I usually think of that as price magnet. This guy is not willing to go down, man. So now we have a smooth run on this side. Smoke. And we have another one on this side. So which one will they take? Which one is gonna be taken, brother? Which one is gonna be taken first? Smooth run on both sides. This is my aim here. Once we hit that spot, I am closing on these trades. Why lie? What are we looking at? 4K on this side. Yo, can we just go down, man? 1252. What does that daily candle look like? Ew, yeah. Bears, give a fight. Give in a fight, man. Give in a fight, Bears. Go down, man. Go down, man. Go down, man. US500. That low is just right there. Let's go. So right now, I'm kind of nervous a little bit, and it's because of that second trade that I entered. Oh, it's okay. I'm losing $75. Well, I'll be in the 700s. It's okay. Alright, so hopefully that 1250 was just like a manipulation to the upside, which happened from where? Here, this candle here. And then it has an, oh man, this is gonna be too many drawings now, but bear with me. So I'm gonna push this to the side. We already know that's the 5 minute whatever right there, inverted. That I like us to stay below, but that's not what I'm seeing right now. This was that 1 minute bounce zone, so it's just gonna be there. Let me just put those things out the way for now. This is that 1250 candle right there. Yeah, I think they'll keep going up now. Smoke. But who knows? We'll find out soon. 1250. Can't even. Oh shit. Oh smoke. That stop loss will definitely be taken, man. My second traded stop loss is just here. Yeah, might as well just close it right now. And oh crap, I'm back in the 700. That sucks. So that's my initial stop loss right there, and nothing's happening here. I kind of got a little bit skeptical when we US30 finished, but let's see. So how much have I lost there? 23 bucks. That's gonna eat on my today's profit, because this is something that might as well work too. Beautiful. We are going down like it's hot. So that's the open candle right there. Look, we're just going down now. It's pulling to the downside, because pretty much they gotta take that. You know what, I'm gonna put that whatever back. This is stupid. Yeah, I'll do it. So I've entered another trade right now, another $25 trade. My stop loss is up here. Looks like we're gonna be taking these lows now. So what I'm gonna do is, once I see that 20 whatever, I'm gonna get out. So these lows here, I hope we take them, because I'm thinking everybody's gonna want to take that low, just like US30 did. So whoever's trading US30 might hold on a little bit, because I'm thinking US100 will want to take that low, and as long as it's going down, this guy will also keep going down. Now you can hear some nervousness in my breathing. I don't like that, but that's because I'm over risking. I'm okay with what I lose. I'll still be within my risk range. But what now? What are we looking for here? I want to change. I want this to be in the middle and on the right. So that is that 1250 open price. We shot up, and now we're looking for lower prices. We've left a fair value gap here, so we also do have a breaker down, up, down, paired with a fair value gap. So hopefully we can keep going down, but then again, we gotta remember that today is Friday, so how far are they willing to keep going? Yes, Daddy was the better guy to trade today. Back within the range. What the smoke is going on, bro? 1257. This don't look good, man. So I was to close right now, just break even for the day. 23, and I'm looking at 20 bucks in profits. 22. No more trades. Might as well just get out of here now. So this is the second trade I've taken, so let's just hide that. That's already journaled. I like this fair value gap here paired with a breaker, so hopefully let's see if that will do something for a good Friday close trade with that 1250 macro. Okay, so we just entered that whatever, so I'm thinking that this level here is promised. That one symmetrical swing, and then probably just end here, and I think that's what I should do. Once we get to that zone, just close, man. Yep, right there. Bad time's up. 2 minutes to 12:58, so we're still willing to spool to the downside. I'm just gonna stop there, but that's a nice setup there. 12:50 macro, short up, game down. We have a breakout right there, low, high, low, low, pair with a fair leg up. One symmetrical swing, probably promised, and then ultimately get down here. Would have been nice if none of them had taken their lows. So US 500 is just about to take that low. US 100 just doesn't want to go down. So if I lose these trades, then I'm losing, damn, $100. A little bit more than what I want to risk. And normally I'm okay losing $75, so 25 above. Wait a minute, my stop loss was up here, so, and I closed below before. Ooh, baby, I love you, anyway, yeah. 1 p.m. man, we might just now sleep here. They don't want to move. Okay, US 500 has also taken that previous 1 hour low. So US, oh, they're going down. Beautiful. Okay. So if I was to close right now, I would, get my loss back. So are we willing to keep going down further? I think right here is, we might get here. How much will that be? Like $3,000, which is okay. Let's keep going down. Let's see how far we can go, man. It's so sluggish, man. But if that's a swing low, then we take 1, 2, 3 lows to the downside. So why are we going up like that? Alright, so this is now how we look in terms of equal lows. Damn, brother. Now they all turn into green because they've all met that objective. US 100 is like, we don't care, we're not taking that low. Oh shit. I have to stop saying shit. I say that a lot. So we have some equal highs here. If we see those taken, then maybe spool to the downside. That's okay. I'm just gonna chill and just babysit this thing. Just see how it's gonna go. I hope that we stay within profits, right? Because I'm not leaving no trade running over the weekend. Nah. Because we can come on Sunday open and it just gaps up. If some, I don't know, whatever news happens, who knows. My charts are dirty. I'm gonna pull this to the right a little bit. We now have a new 1 hour high, new 1 hour low, trading below that new 1 hour low. That's the bounce zone. By now we should be spooling to the downside, bro. Oh, it's all good. This is the 5-minute order block within, so I'm gonna start noticing. But anyway, I do know a little bit about this embedded candle. Like, even if it's a hammer, it's still a green candle embedded in another green candle. They usually, what I've seen, or maybe what I've noticed, but I want to notice, they usually get like a strong push away from that zone. So kind of like what we saw here. So this closed below here, this kind of closed away from the big boy. This one enters and then we see a candle go away. But now remember, this is wickless here. I'm gonna just chill. Let's see if we can get any movement. Hopefully we can get our loss back, because I'll have a small loss on this side, 23 bucks, and just close the week with 1 loss and 2 wins. If I lose this today, then we have 2 losses, 2 wins. The wins were way more than the losses, so it's all good. Oh, what was I doing? Cleaning up the charts. This is the previous one on high, so this can go back a little bit, because we do have another one here. This is that 5-minute order block. You can go back a little bit. This is not good. I mean, it's still okay, because we do have all those equal highs there inside of a fair value gap. That's good. And then maybe reverse. We'll see how that goes, bro. We'll see how that goes. What these other guys doing? Oh, schmuck. They already met their objectives, man. So makes sense for them too. And today is a Friday. So I kind of thought that, you know, that money, whatever to the upside, that at least one symmetrical swing was promised. The other thing I could do is just reduce my stop losses to this high. So if this high is taken out, I'm gonna just close all trades and just close the week with what I have. All I'm hoping for is we can just calm down a little bit, and by the time we're closing the market today, if I can just get back what that quick trade I took there for fear of missing out. So today's setup was kind of textbook, but I don't know, it was just taking too long to kind of work out. So, you know, so that 1250 macro hasn't done so much for us. Just a small expansion. One minute setup. Nasdaq. So the bears gave in a good fight. I just wanted them to give a little bit more of a oh yeah, but that's quite some movement for the day. Let's see, the high to that low, 223 points compared to yesterday. Actually, you can just do shift click, and then yesterday we did 417. My brother is pulling. Yep, taking those highs inside of a fair value gap paired with a breaker. It's just too much. So liquidity grab inside of a fair value gap paired with a breaker. High taken over there. So today I do have some time, so we can sit down here and babysit the chart for a while. Okay, let's go see whatever that does its thing. Let's go see US30, how that setup looks like. Let's go down to the 5 minute. I would have want to see here. That's the 1 hour. That candle right there, that will be my 5 minute order block confirmation. and then go down to the 1 minute, just around that area. This would have been my bounce candle. Actually, they pretty much look the same. So once we touch that zone I'm in, oh, that was so clean, my guy. Right there. That was so clean. My stop loss all the way up here, so we were looking at 1:2. If I was aggressive enough, just have my stop loss above that breaker, or even that low, just above that breaker, or whatever that bounce zone, we'll be looking at 3, and it just hit straight. No wasting time, brother. So US30 had the better trade. Anyway, there's no way I put my stop loss here, man. I'd rather just have it on top of that high. Anyway, that's the better trade. And honestly, I thought we would keep going down to take these lows here. So 1.26 for US100. Okay. Let's go check out US. What this guy's doing? So in profits like 16 bucks. If I close here, we'll just take a small loss for the day. So what should we do? Oh, here's another. This I usually used to call this the second fair value gap. I used to have that as a strategy too. Man, I've tried so many things. Fair value gap too. So I'd wait for the first fair value gap to form and trade to go into, and then run away from this first fair value gap, and when they form the second fair value gap, that will be my entry. So that will be like a pending order right there, and my stop loss just above the high. And because I used to see explosive moves from that, and I think I started losing. Then I was like, oh, this is not it, let's go to something else. Brother. All right, let's go check out. I want to put I think we'll get here, man. It looks good. They will take out that 1 hour low, but let's see. I want to see what's gonna happen when we get down here. Yours will just close. I done a lot when we get there. If these guys can just pull, would be nice. 32 bucks. If I close, I'm breaking even. All right, let's go check out what US100 look like. Right. So let's go down to the 5 minute. We traded above the high. Right there. My 5 minute order block confirmation will be that low. Take to the side over there. And then let's go down to the 1 minute. See if we have a no same thing. They're even clustered together here. Something of the sort. And then wait for a closure. This is nice, even paired with the fair value gap. So my entry will be, oh yeah, right there. Textbook entry. My stop loss all the way up there, and we'll be looking at 1:1.3. An aggressive stop loss just above my bounce zone over there. We'll be looking at 2.84. I just don't like putting my stop loss that close, because you could see price come up and then a week, and then it goes down, hits you, takes you out. So I'd rather just have my main entry, and then if I see a nice rejection away from this zone, then just kind of get an extra entry, which I did try today, but actually didn't take me out. I'm the one who closed early, and both of them had nice values, really. So probably when I see them have the same setup like that, I usually kind of, when one gets to the target early, they start become sluggish, a lot of them. Oh, it's just an observation. Doesn't have to be like that every day, but sometimes that's how it is. US100, please come and take that low like what the other guys did. You know you want to. You know you want to. So this is a daily fair value gap. That's where we've been playing all along, right? So I'm gonna just push that to the side. Interesting, right? Just push it right there. So we are inside of that, so we might just take that low. What would that setup look like? Why did I take this one? Oh, this was the second one. How about this one? This one I closed because I thought for sure once we got there they're gonna take me out, but you know it's okay even if I closed early. Maybe I shouldn't have closed it, but no, it's okay. So that one lost. I closed early. What about this one? So this one we're still in play. Once we get to that 1 hour low, we're looking at 1:1.3, which is pretty much what I had already outlined that I'm just gonna be looking for 1:1 for Friday, and that'll be dope. So we're still, I don't know, let's see. My ultimate whatever is down here. So this is the price I'm currently in right now. Let's hide that. Hide. And I'm not touching this thing again, just leave it alone. I wonder if I can have like, is that possible? And we can watch what everybody else is doing. Is that too much? No, it's not. It looks okay. So that's the position running there. On the, should I watch it on the 5 minute? Now let's just watch it on the 1 minute. So this is US100 1 hour, and this is these other guys. Just for the sake. Just why not? That's another hack too. I wonder if TradingView is gonna make this impossible, because now I have 4 charts. What you gonna do? Nothing. I'm just a nobody. So that second fair value gap, you can see how it's acting out over there inside. Again, we're still leaving some more equal lows here. Yeah, I don't like how it looks, honestly. It looks ballerish. It looks ballerish. If these guys hadn't, taken that 1 hour low, then, maybe this guy would have finished. But now he's just pretending here. So he doesn't want to go down there. Bam, bam, bam. ICT calls them sisters. I think all these guys are boys, man. They be acting, they could be ladies too. The way they be acting out, man. It could be women. I love me some woman. Oh, let him go. Let him go. Man, I'm just gonna be here babysitting this thing. All I want is if we can just come and close a little bit down here, man. Cause I'm not leaving no trade running. No way. We are in a range here, going left. This is consolidation to me. See? consolidation. I honestly thought we'll come and take these lows today, and then maybe tackle this on Monday or whatever. But Friday is just like, we've done enough, guys. We done. We are done. We are done. So let's keep babysitting. Hopefully that holds price a little bit. So 50 macro right there, didn't do so much. Maybe this setup should have been something like this. Entry at that fair value gap. Inside stop loss just above that fair value gap, and then just be okay with 1:2. You got it right there. I think I'm gonna close everything right now and just call it a day. Because if I close right now, I'm gonna be break even. And just come again next week and see how that's gonna be like. The market does close in 40 minutes. Do I really want to be enslaved here? Because I feel like that's what's happening. These guys are really going up. Up, down, up, fair value gap. We can easily enter here and shoot up. The market is dead. I might just close here and call it a day, man. This is what I'm gonna do. My equity is now 824. If it gets to 800, I'm gonna close. And I'm okay for just losing 30 bucks for the day or whatever. Yeah, I haven't checked on this EMA, so how does that look like? 50 then cross 200. So maybe a retracement and then shoot down. Who knows, but that's good for now. 50 is well below 200 on the 15 minute, on the 5 minutes. Did we have any news today? I'm curious. $20 views, that's cool. 20 views, that's cool. Still no engagements. I haven't had any engagements in the last week. Where are those people coming here to say hi, man? Where are you? Where are you? Reactions. Reactions. Timestamps. Moderation activity. Trader Mawera. I need to find time to do a movie. To do, what is this now? No, thank you. Only find time to do what? Find time to do a video. I think this one symmetrical swing might be promised, man. Why lie? Let me close that. Tough one symmetrical swing. I don't know why I feel like we'll get there. Let me highlight it a little bit more. $25 in the money. If you close right now, it's break even. Fair value gap completely closed. We do have a down, up. We took our liquidity. I'm just curious what's gonna happen when we get there. I'm closing up. Nothing. There's a little breaker right there. A little bit of a breaker over there. We need nothing. So we're gapping up. That sucks. If my equity gets to 800, I'm coming out. So we're now at 824. My equity high for the day was 830. So I could close right now and just take like a $5 loss. In the meantime, I'm gonna just keep babysitting. You do have some equal lows here. They look good to me. So I'll keep babysitting this. US30 was the leader for the day. US500 went even further for the day in terms of the 1 hour ranges. Okay. Oh my god. What a day. So what did I learn today? Bruh, fear of missing out. It comes in levels. I really waited for my entry and it was perfect. But as my trade was going in my way, man, I hit another entry. Instead of pretty much waiting for a retracement back to this area. And I probably would have entered with my stop loss just at the same value, and you know, I wouldn't have had to panic closing that trade. My stop loss was here. I think I was just trying to compare it with yesterday's trade where I just hit my entry and just went away. I was listening to Mark Douglas and he was saying that's kind of a hard skill for a trader to disengage from previous trades. You tend to connect your current trades with past trades, and all trades need to be treated differently. So how I should have done that is just waited for that closure. Once we come back to touch that 5 minute inverted whatever, that's where I should have entered for the second entry. And my stop loss, how I usually do it, where the other stop loss is at, and it's just a complementary trade, if I could say that, for the existing trade. A supplement in terms of adding. And my stop loss could have been up here, and you know, should be in some good profits right now probably. But I did enter another trade though. So the second trade was to kind of get back what I lost on that additional trade, but no expansion. So I don't know what's going on here. This is just some closing behavior. So what I'm thinking is if we can just close below here if we can just stay below here before the market closes at 2. So at 155 I'm gonna be closing down these trades. I don't want to leave no trade running, but what I'm seeing is even if we are gapping, we'll gap down. That's what I'm thinking. So I may as well just have my TP right there, just that 1 hour low. So if we close right now on this side, I'm adding 1,000. A little bit half of, so that could be like 1:0.5, which is still money. Which is still Monday. $37. If I close right now, we might close with some $13 profit, which is still good. But I think they're gonna be that 1250. So that low to that high, one standard deviation, that high to this, that low to that one high to that high, one standard deviation on the opposite side is right here, and 2 to 2.5 is right here. So we can get down to that 1 hour low, bro. That'll be nice. Pretty much. So my TP just a little bit above that. Babysitting a trade, but we are in profits. Yeah. A little bit more to $50. Hey. We are back to the 840s, 850s, 840s. Okay, US500 wants to keep going down. $128. Let me find out something here. Yeah, baby, that looks good. All right, let's keep fighting. Let's keep going down. $42 in profit. That's good. Can we get to wait? My equity is now 840. So if shoulda, coulda, woulda. Now I wanna say if I didn't take that loss, I'll be at 870. That's nonsense. Looking at 850, that's okay. New equity high. Not really new equity high. I start this account at 1,000. Okay, looking good. Looking good. So they probably want to take that low too. So these other guys are gonna start going down too. That US30 is done. I feel like around after 1250 they just decouple and everybody's just doing their own thing. I could easily close here, man. I just close with some $20 for the day. I just want a little bit more. I need to find out what time my broker closes. I hope they close at 2. Fairly new broker, not so much information going on, brother. Here's a more no. Indices close in the evening, 10:15 p.m. to 11 p.m. during weekdays. What was that? Maybe I should find out their no effects. What? Come. Times GMT UTC. Okay, let's go see. Ooh, look at that, my friend. That is looking good. $50 that I could take right now and go home. Boom, let's go. $50 that I could take right now. I know they want to take that low because US100 is like, I'm the guy. So you just cannot go and take those lows and think I'm not going to take it too. Dumbass, dumb. So that was a setup right there, man. That 1250 macro. Down, up, down. 1250 manipulation. I think they want to get to that one symmetrical swing. So let's keep waiting. I'm not sure what time my broker closes though, because I don't want to be in here. So let me just say this: if we get to that one symmetrical swing, I'll just close everything and I'll be fine. Because I should know what time they close, man. Let me have like an alarm, so when we get there, I can come and close this trade real quick. So if I close right now, we're looking at, we'll close with some profit. So we're looking at 1600 on this side. So where are we? 125, just 125 600, just $2,000 to 2,500 short of that equity high. So this is a swing low. If we had time, you know, if we're still within the trading whatever, so I'm thinking if when that closes, we'll be taking at least 3 lows. So 1, 2, 3, most likely. So let's see what they do with this gap here. That volume imbalance, I'm just curious. I mean, they're already traded into it, so they keep going down. I don't know. So that second fair value gap is doing some goodies over there. GMT. So what did I want to find out? UTC 0. $8 p.m. Why are you lying, man? Alright, seems like we're going back. Honestly, guys, I'm tired, man. I'm tired babysitting these things. So if I close right now, I'm just gonna close with some 45 bucks. I'm done. Is there a probability that they'll get to that low? I don't know what time my broker closes, so I'm gonna just, I don't know. Let me break even some of these trades. We are going up. I don't know, man. What's here? Look at that 5-minute fair value gap. We can easily just come there to keep going down. Ugh, I'm tired. All the way come up here. So you know what? I'm just asking for a little bit more. I'm good. I'm just gonna close here, and if they wanna keep going down, that's okay. I'm good. So at least I've got that small loss back. And just $16 on top. That's okay. So I'm good for the day. That was fun. Why lie? That was really fun. I didn't expand as much. There's some plays that did happen, but not really in my strategy right now. But some things happened that I know of, like that 1250 macro or whatever. We shot up, coming, and then we came down. We left a breaker over there in a fair value gap. That could be one entry. The second fair value gap could be another entry, and probably would have made a better value. So there's a high probability this will keep on going down, but I'm good. That's it for the day, and that was straight on my radar. I'll just close it here and probably just close that too. And I need to journal those trades so I can know where I came out. Somewhere up there. And where's the other position? Somewhere there. So I close this due to time, right? So the first one, 1 is to 0.3, and the other one is to 0.46. So less than 1% right there. But it's all good. I had taken, like I said, could have been a lot more for the day. So could have made a lot more if I didn't close that. We could have had at least a 1:1 day, but it's all good. Could have been worse, right? If we took those losses. High chance this thing will keep on going down and take those lows, but I'm done. I'm okay. And I'm just gonna end it here. So tomorrow is a backtest day, and probably I might do it today. I might do it today in the evening if I do get some time. I'll do like a backtest. I'm currently backtesting the month of April, and probably keep going up to March, where we are right now, right? Where are we? Are we in March? up to me. And we can keep on refining this strategy. I think it's not bad, but we just stick to the same whatever. It's a good thing that came out. They're not going, I mean, I know they could easily just come up to this point and then keep going down, but bruh, we are way over 1 p.m. I don't like taking trades after 1 p.m., which I didn't take any trades after 1 p.m., but I'm just babysitting them. I'm gonna end this live here. I was saying I might come later in the day and keep back testing and probably do a review of the trades that I took this week. So now we do have, that was a small profit, so 3 winning days. Well, I'll just say 2 winning days, and today I'll just consider it a break even. We did make some profits, but wasn't that much, and a losing day on was it on Wednesday. And actually that was a trade I took that it was not a bad trade, but I should have waited a little bit for some confirmation, so it would have been a no trade day. Anyway, trade them and I'm out. So again, probably might come back, do some back testing in the evening, but tomorrow for sure I was gonna be a back test Saturday, so watch out for that. And I'm out and about. So we did get a good setup here, it just didn't materialize, but it's all good. Trader Marina, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll try to do a video this week, just like a short video of like 5 minutes, and post it. It's been a while since I did one of those. They just take too much time though. I'll try do one. Again, Trader Marina, and I'm out. I love you. Do I love you? God loves you, that's for sure. And I'm out. Thank you so much for joining in. 35 views. What is your strategy? What is your strategy? It's simple. I just throw in another comment so I can see you're still there, because I was gonna close, but if you're still there I'll show you the strategy. Throw in another comment. Oh, maybe they left because I'm replying at 1:40 and they texted at 1:37 p.m. Too bad. But I know it's kind of hard when you go back to those live streams, but I talk about it all the time. Every time. But I will be back testing probably maybe today in the evening, or but for sure tomorrow around this time. I'm gonna back test the strategy and get to see it. It's just pretty much simple. I use the 1 hour candles as my range, and I just wait for a closure above the previous a closure of the 1 hour candle, and then all I'm looking for is predicting the expansion of the next 1 hour candle. So pretty much looking for a reversal. If we trade above the previous 1 hour high, I'm looking for a reversal on the 1 minute time frame, and then with the 5 a little bit more confirmations there using the 5 minute time frame. Join in on the back testing and you'll get to see everything. So I'm sorry I didn't see your comment on time. I've just been here for over an hour and there's nobody commenting, so I hope that helped. Mr. D or Miss D, what is your strategy? Good question. Otherwise, I am out. Peace.